When I'm talking, I like telling stories. How I started my career and how I find myself where I am around today. So for me, it has been a great journey. From okay, my sorry, can you see me now? Okay. So sorry. It has been a great journey from nobody to become somebody that people know in the industry. So my story is very funny. My university's days, I read pure and applied mathematics. So I'm sure most of us will be thinking, okay, what are you doing in entertainment? I decided to go with my passion. I'm a music person. I play a lot of music instrument. So I have a choice to be a lecturer. I wrote some thesis when I was in school, when I was doing my final year project, which is I wrote a thesis on pseudoplastic power law fluid, how a fluid passed through a pipe. I mean, oil and gas, how when the fluid is passing through a pipe, what's the velocity that happens? Well, for me, like I just saw that I can't find myself in a class. I mean, maybe during the experience I had during my university's days. I mean, so I was close to some of my lecturers. The kind of life they are living, I don't want to live that kind of life. I mean, I want a good life for myself. So during my school days, I was already playing musical instrument. I was doing gigs. I was going to parties. I was going to events, anchor a lot of, doing some musical events and stuff like that. So after my NYSC, I decided to start my career with Dana Motors, called Kia Motors. I was a cashier then. I was counting money. I was not fulfilled because when I lost money, they deduct from my salary. I mean, maybe you mistakenly pay someone excess and the money get deducted at the end of the day. So, I mean, I was doing it with all my heart. I mean, during that time, I think somebody else found me and said, "You this guy, what are you doing here?" "Oh, come, I have a place. Let's go and work." So I followed the guy. That's how I started my media career. So I went to a newspaper called Wasit. A newspaper was from Dubai. I mean, the first free newspaper in Nigeria. Then, I'm talking about 08, 09. So I find myself there. Then I started building relationship in the industry. I mean, in the advertising industry. So from there, I moved to different companies. I moved to media monitoring. I was monitor all media space in Nigeria. I mean, TV, radio, online. I was monitoring them. From there, I moved to Guardian. I worked with Guardian for a little bit. From there, I moved to ESPN. So from ESPN, I found myself in Spain. Now, okay, there's a company. Okay, I was one of the pioneer of the first music streaming in Africa called Spinlet, especially in Nigeria. I don't know if anybody know about Spinlet. Spinlet was one of the first music streaming in Nigeria. They started it. I mean, for me, I think Spinlet came at the wrong time. So all of us, I mean, that's how the journey started for me, from Spinlet. Because I could remember the CEO of my company now, Boomplay, will come and gist with us in the office, be talking to us. Guys, be asking questions. You know, Chinese ask questions a lot. How are you guys doing this? How are you guys doing this? No, he has a plan. Started talking to, poach one of our guys. Immediately this guy left. The guy just came back, carry like 5 of us. That's how all of us moved to Boomplay. So at first, I didn't move with them. I went to another company called Mobile Free. Mobile Free is from Lithuania. It's just like OLX. So for me, I've explored different industry. I mean, from e-commerce, from print media, from outdoor, from automobile. I find myself grounded in music right now. So for me, I mean, the blueprint. I mean, you guys you want me to expose our secrets. So I don't know. I'm going to do that, but I'm just going to. I think the best way to talk about this is just to tell the story of how Boomplay started in Nigeria and how they became the largest music streaming in Africa right now. So, so the journey actually started from Spinlet, as I said. So when my boss came, picked some guys, they left with him. Me, I moved to another place. That's how the journey started. So for me, it has been a great stuff. And so for us to talk about the blueprint about the business, I mean, the business has been good, has been thriving. I'm sure everybody know, Boomplay, they are making money. The industry, I'm sure Banky W will talk about it when it comes as well. In music streaming, there is no money per se. Like, it's not that we are making money, but the artists are making money. But the business itself is not that making money the way it should. And the reason behind this is because all of us, we don't buy music online. We decided to go and download and share. So you guys are not helping our business. So, I mean, if you go to Europe, America, Asia, they have that culture to buy music online. I mean, when an artist wants to release a music, they're already queuing up. That's what we call pre-save. They're already saving that song prior to that release. But in Africa, yeah, as soon as release, you go to Nigeria Loaded. Go to Legit. Okay, my friend is Legit. All of them are my friends. But for me, like, they are killing the business. Because sometimes when I go to my back end, I'm seeing a lot of songs people are streaming for free. Because before I go to that, let me tell you how we became the biggest music streaming in Africa. I'm sure everybody here know about techno phones, Android. So Boomplay is a part of the group called Transion. So Boomplay came out of Transion to become Transnet. So there's a company called NetEase, and Transion came together to form Transnet. So that Transnet, that's how Boomplay came out. So under Transnet, we have other companies like Pampay, Viskit. We have other one they call More. So that's how the group how we became music, Transnet Music. So for us, I mean, the Chinese have done their research. They've done their research where to see, okay, how can this thrive in this industry? I mean, the best way is, okay, fine, they came with their mobile phones. Everybody, cheapest. You buy same Android phone with Samsung, the same features, buy a cheaper rate and every other thing. So, I mean, I'm sure if you have been using techno for the past 10 years now, you'll be seeing Boomplay install, print install. So there's a reason behind that. We are putting the app into your face. So a lot of people use the app as a music player. They don't know, like, it's a music streaming app. So when you download a music on your phones, when you are playing it, you use Boomplay to play the music, but not knowing that it's a music streaming. So that's the strategy. So at the end of the day, we now start educating people. Like, okay, fine, you can use this to play, but also you can stream recent music and buy music online and be on subscription. So right now, because we've seen that to us to sustain that business, we need to put a lot of things in places. I mean, that's how I come to sustainability of the business. So our vision actually is to create an ecosystem whereby bringing music around the world to Africa and also exporting music from Africa to the rest of the world. Fine, Boomplay is majorly in Africa, but still people use the app all over the world. I mean, on the app, if I'm checking my back end, or close to like 150 countries using Boomplay. And we are exporting, as a brand, we could actually blow an artist. I mean, in the industry, say, I want to blow. You can blow an artist if you want. I mean, if you say, okay, these artists have a potential, I know it's going along, we can actually support and do a lot of things. So for us, so that's how Boomplay came about, and we started promoting. The company started 6 years ago in Nigeria. I started with 4 people. So right now, globally, we have close to like 350 staff. So, yeah. So, but no, the main thing is we have a footprint in 6 African countries right now. Nigeria is the one that give birth to other countries. So from Nigeria, we went to Kenya, Ghana, Tanzania, Cote d'Ivoire. So as I'm the head in Nigeria, I have somebody that's heading Ghana, somebody that's heading Kenya, Tanzania, and Cote d'Ivoire. So right now, sometimes you do like, okay, GMs meetings across the board. Also, we have our head office in China, whereby we have our CEO and some of the directors as well. So for the business, I mean, I'll tell you our model, the model we are operating on right now. And before I go that, let me just tell you, let me give you some of the statistics. So in Nigeria, on a daily basis, we have like close to 5 to 6 million people on Boomplay on a daily basis. So I'm not sure if you use Boomplay a lot, there's something on Boomplay right now that people don't notice, but a lot of people are already using it. They're called Boom Life. So you can actually chat. It's just like you having Clubhouse. It's on Boomplay right now. We've not launched into the market, but a lot of people we are testing it, but a lot of people are already using it right now. So you can chat, discuss about issues, and at the end of the day, you get paid for it. It's like, okay, creating a room for yourself, create a topic where people, the more you stay on that room, the more you get paid. And there's a gift that will be exchanged as well within if your topic is interesting. People in your rooms will be giving you, gifting you gifts and every other thing. At the end of the day, you get paid at the end of the month. So that's another way to actually make money for young people here. So instead, I know ASU is on strike, but you can still be making money for yourself. I mean, create a topic that is interesting and let people have a conversation around it. I mean, sharing live issues and every other thing. Yeah. So let me go back to it. So on a monthly basis, we have like 17 million people, active users in Nigeria alone. So globally, we have 70 million people on a monthly basis using the app. So our total users is around close to 300 million right now. Total users on the app, and it's growing. So the logic behind it is, the more you buy techno phones, the more will grow. Yeah, so keep buying techno phones. But they are bringing new devices, fantastic devices at a cheaper rate. If you can't have an iPhone, you go for that. I mean, so it's good. I mean, they are actually helping we are not breaking banks to go and buy. Some of us are carrying land in our hand, a plot of land. I mean, for me, like, look at your scale of preference. Is it that necessary? It's not necessary because society, okay, I want to be among. It's not necessary. But if you are getting paid enough, I mean, there's nothing bad. I mean, you can use it. But if you can't buy this, you can use the techno of the same kind of quality and every other thing. So that's how Boomplay, that's how the business keep thriving and how we're sustaining the business. So let me just say something. Okay, so before I go for us to ask questions, because I want it to be interactive, so it won't be just me speaking. So so for us, it's like sustaining the business is approaching creating long-term values by taking into consideration how we give back also to the society. I mean, Transnet Music is helping reducing the unemployment. I mean, we are adding to our GDP in the country as well. So we are helping that, and also we make sure that the business is, we have a fair atmosphere whereby right now the business right now, I have Chinese colleagues, but they don't head the business in Nigeria. So it has to be Nigerian. Any country they have, there's a law. It has to be the person in that country to head that business, and also all the managers. They will just be there to. They might be a junior officer, just to be seeing what's happening and be reporting to their bosses in the other in the HQ. So for me, I mean, if it's another company, I've worked with Indians before when I was in Dana Motors. All my guys are Indians. All of them, we are the slaves there. But I mean, Chinese is not. I mean, maybe my own Chinese. I don't know about other Chinese. I mean, the one I work with, they don't do that. I mean, they keep all my managers are Nigerians. All their staffs are Nigerians. So the only Chinese we have, okay, she comes from head office to visit. Maybe okay, they will have a training to maybe they want to train the HR. I mean, that's the only person HR from China. They will come train our HR here in Nigeria, go to other countries as well. So I mean, nobody is monitoring police what you are doing. So as the head, you manage the business. I mean, when I joined, I said I didn't follow them at the beginning. So when I joined Boomplay, the person that was their MD then moved to MTN Music. So I was employed then. Within a month, I become their GM. So I was brought in to do the monetization of the app. So actually, that's my expertise. Like I know how to make money. That's what I know how to do. So other things. So that's how I started learning. I've been a manager for quite a number of, different companies. But that also gave me another learning curve. I mean, how to manage people. I mean, the other company I've never managed 50 people. Boomplay will be my first company, and I've been in this position for 5 years now. So I mean, it's a great lesson for me. I mean, it's a great stuff for me. So for me, when I joined, Boomplay was on Google Play Store. We are at 50 million download, but right now we are at 250 million download. So we'll be able to grow the platform for where it was like 2 million active users, to 17 million right now. So it's growing. I mean, what drives us is we have KPIs. Chinese, they give you KPIs. I mean, that's what you work with. I mean, if you don't achieve the KPI, it affects your salary. You make sure you achieve your KPI so that you can earn more money. The more you achieve, the more money you earn. So that's how the business. So let me discuss our model. Let me just quickly talk about our model. So because we noticed that we do in our culture we don't buy music. So we actually came up with two models. We call freemium and premium. So the freemium is, listen to Boomplay right now. You'll be seeing a lot of ads disturbing you, Abi. That's my work. I need to make money. So I need to make money. So if you are tired of the ad, you can go to full subscription, premium. Go to premium. So I'm trying to frustrate some people that enjoy music a lot. I frustrate you, Abi? Okay. So go to premium and be paying monthly subscription. I'm sure most of us have a Netflix subscription here. I'm sure now. So you are paying Netflix, you cannot pay me. It's unfair. This is, we are helping the GTB in Nigeria, so you should pay. It's cheap, 900 naira for a month. I mean, compared to Netflix. In Netflix, you pay like 4,000. Abi? Different packages, Abi? But don't worry, I'm coming with a family package as well. So when you have a subscription, you can share with your family, at least 3 or 4 people. Don't worry, we are coming. I mean, actually, I've seen all of my audience, they are students, so I'm having a student package soon. I think it's already on. It's there already, yes. It's already on so for students. So at least let's start from there first. Most of the time, I don't know everything. This is what we are doing. Manager, activate. So sometimes when it's live, I might not even know. Even this Boom Live, I just discovered like 2 days ago. Okay, you are live. Let me join the live. So, most of the time I see it from my report, on a monthly report, like, okay, we activated this and stuff like that. So for me, I mean, for us to grow, I mean, we need to like commit to our values and every other thing. So, and a lot of times we go out and also give back to society a lot. I mean, we do that. We do that a lot, and for the business. So for me, I think I'll stop here. If you have any question to ask, I'm here to answer. Thank you.
So if you have any question for Mr. Dele Kadiri, can you please signify? Okay. Can you?
Okay, so I don't. If you notice, that is what we call Boom Mall. There's an e-commerce on Boomplay that you can buy and sell. So I'm trying to create an ecosystem whereby I keep everybody on the app. So you don't have to go out to do transaction, to do other things on the app. I mean, I want you to stay long on the app. Chat, stay long. The more you stay, exactly. You understand? So since you guys are not buying music, I have to look for another way to make money. I mean, also to give back as well. It's not me making money, so I'm also empowering a lot of people as well. So because on a monthly basis you get paid at the end of the day. I mean, if your room is interesting and you are creating, having a nice topics that we are discussing, and at the end of the day you are getting boom coin, and also you get paid at the end of the day. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, she's okay.
Okay, I want to ask a question. Like, what came about the changing of the logo of Boomplay? Because there was
Okay,
it not
you don't like
last month?
you don't like the new logo?
No, yeah, kind of. Last month was when I observed it, when I
Yeah.
updated
We
my app.
launched 2 months ago.
Okay.
So it's about rebranding. I mean, so the reason behind that, we notice our core audience are Gen Z and Millennium. So we need to do something that relatable to them. So I mean, the first logo is more of like a corporate thing. I mean, it's not colorful. We want it to be colorful. So if you see the gradient of those colors, they are Gen Z's and Millennials colors. So I mean, that's the reason. I mean, to more relatable to younger audience. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that you don't really make more money like the artists.
Yeah.
But can you just take us through how you convert data streaming online and people that subscribe on your download on Google Play, how all those will convert to money for you?
Okay. So our major work is to distribute their content. So when they're what we call CP, they are content providers and major labels. We work with all the labels, global labels in the world. So when they bring the content to us, what we do is we make sure we feed the content to the audience on the app. So when they stream, the more they stream. So at the end of the day, there is a contract in place. Yeah. So depends. So like now, when we started, we are working with individual artists, but now we've gotten so large that we can't even work with artists. So we have to work with labels, content providers, major distro. So what we do is each distro have their own revenue cuts. But what we normally have is, okay, 70-30. Major share go to the artist, 30% come to us. But I mean, your CP might decide to, okay, they are doing 50-50 because there are other things they do that you cannot do, like promoting your content to radio, TV, on the app, asking for us to do like a playlist for you, like a banner ad, all those things. It's an advertising, so I collect money for ads. So if you come to me as a musician, you want to advertise on the app, I'll collect your money and put your ad there. So I need to make money. That's the truth about it. I mean, that's how I get paid. If I don't make money, I won't get my salary. So that's the truth about it. So I need to make money. And also, you too, you need audience, Abi. You need the popularity. So I'll make it popular. You give me money. So that's how it works. Yeah.
Okay, more questions, please. Okay.
There's a lady here first. Lady for, yeah.
Sorry, Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I would like to ask this personal question. You said you moved from math to music.
Yeah.
Do you know, like it's like changing environment.
Yeah.
How are you able to do that mentally? It's going to affect. Then society looking at why do you have to leave mathematics to go and join? That's going to come up.
For me, it didn't affect me at all. Okay,
Okay.
no, I said at the beginning, I actually went for my passion. Music is my passion. So it's either I choose my career, or I choose my passion. Which one will give me money at the end of the day? Let me go with my passion. I mean, in my university days, I'm already making money. Like when I go to gigs, all this lagbo thing, I used to do that. Like I can say it anywhere. All this, like all this what SB life, all this kind of like those are the things I used to do there. I mean, I'm not ashamed about it. I mean, I was making money for myself then, so I already know that okay, there's money in music, but I didn't know the business side of music then. So, no, growing up, now understanding the business side of music, I know okay, there is a lot of money. Let me give you an instance. I know all of us we love Burna Boy, right? Okay. One track, okay, Burna Boy eats like 500 million streams on Boomplay yesterday. That's a lot of money. You understand? So, checking. So, I mean, if you have been like, okay, maybe you have a cousin, a nephew that is going to music, you're like, I know, what do you want to go and do? You need to sit there, parent down. There's money, mad money in music. See, I'm saying this here, apart from oil and gas, money, music is the next thing. I'm telling you. Tech, fine, tech is there, but music and game, there's a lot of money there. So one track, we just like did a calculation and did a research on Burna Boy track location. That location, as at last month, has made $3 million. One track. So Burna Boy have an album, twice as tall. You imagine how many tracks we have in that album. So that's how music is. But a lot of things come into place. It's publishing, royalties, and stuff like that. So all those things come into places as well. So, I mean, he's not the only one. He's not the only one taking this money. There are a lot of people that are involved in as well. So, I mean, the label will have their cut. The distro also will have their cut. I mean, if it's sinking, the people, anybody that signed you also have their cut as well. So all those things come together. I mean, that's how it is. So it's not, you can't do it alone. You have to come with a lot of people to be able to achieve that kind of level of success. So, I mean, any other question? Yeah.
All right, thank you. My name is Paul, and I want to ask about, okay, you spoke about how you guys are trying to create, will I call it a community on Boomplay now?
It's already there.
It's already there.
As a community, yeah.
Yes, you are doing this, you are doing that. And now I want to ask how you manage to gather the ideas that bet these things. I mean, I believe there's a process at which you gather the ideas. How do you sit down? How do you think about these things? And then secondly, Boomplay itself, you're talking about how you get maybe gigs, maybe advertising gigs, and then you put it on your Boomplay. Boomplay itself, I believe, is an app. Is an app, right?
Yes.
How do you? I want to ask about your developers now. Like, I don't know how to coin this question, but I just want to ask about. Can you tell us about the app itself? How did you come up with the idea to build the app? And
okay.
How is it managed? Just thank you.
You know, I told you from the beginning when I was at Spinlet then, my CEO used to come to Spinlet, ask questions. Guys, I mean, my colleague then, Oye, I told you like when Boomplay wanted to start it, Oye have to move to Boomplay to start Boomplay. So I was at ESPN then. So, I mean, the ideas came from, we brainstorm a lot and see what other people are doing in other countries that we can actually bring to Africa and see how we could actually make it work and also localize it so that it can work. Because it's not everything they do over there that comes here that works. But you need to understand your audience. I mean, what do they want? And if you can actually give them what they want, they will come to your app. So the whole of the app thing, if you follow Boomplay from the beginning, it's called Boom J. I mean, at the beginning, Boomplay, Boom J. I mean, Boom Player. It was called Boom Player. So the more, I mean, if you notice, there is update that comes to your phone almost every month. We keep improving on the app. I mean, there's an update when we see something new that we want to try on the app. We try it. If it doesn't work, we'll remove it. If it works, we'll leave it. So it's not a day journey. I mean, Boomplay has been 6 years now. So everything has been there from the start. It's not everything you see on Boomplay that works, but some of the time, that's why we withdraw some features. If the features are not working, we just withdraw it and we go and design another one and bring it out. So on the ad side, I mean, we need to make money, and that's very important. I mean, as a business, if you are not making money, you are going to, the app will go. No business, everybody that is in the company will get sacked. No job again. Exactly. So we need to make money. So, I told you my expertise is monetization. So that's actually where that's why I joined Boomplay then. So, I mean, when I joined, I realized I was coming from advertising background. So I know what it takes to, I've worked with Guardian for 5 years. I know I am part of the people that pioneer Guardian Digital. So I know how we make money from there. So, I mean, it's not no brainer. We just replicate what I've been doing before. And replicate, since the audience is there, just give audience what they want, and that's all. So now I have like a sales team that go to brands and go and get their money and bring it on the Boomplay app and say, okay, we have this audience, we can deliver this, we can deliver this number of clicks, we can deliver this number of impressions for you. At the end of the day, and if they are seeing value, they will definitely call. I have brands that pay almost every month, like $5,000. Like they want to, I mean, they have a particular spot they want to be. Okay, maybe if you are logging to Boomplay app now, there's an ad that will pop up before the app load. Yeah, that's one of our premium spots. So there are brands that want to be in that spot. I mean, if you want to do like a takeover of the app, yeah, if you have the money, you can do a takeover. Since we are running different model, there's a freemium, there's a premium. I'm sorry, that's why I have to bug you with a lot of advertising, because I mean, so you're not paying me for listening. You are listening to free music. So I need to, because all those money as well, we share with artists as well. Because, I mean, that's how artists make part of how they can make money. Online and offline, they need to make money. So even though you download, there's another thing most of us don't know. If you download on Boomplay, you can share. So that we did it intentionally. So we don't want you to take everything out. I mean, you can't go and, I mean, you see some people go to Computer Village, load music on flash drive, and be exchanging. No. All those people, they've put in a lot of work into this, and at the end of the day, they need to get reward for what they have done. So you can't just be sharing their music anyhow. I mean, you see, sorry, I'll have to mention Ninja Loaded, all this. They are making money from AdSense. They are my friends. Minimum of $50,000 every month on advertising. They don't share with artists. They keep it to themselves. So why, as an artist, you now take your content and go and give them because you want to get popular? You get popular at the end of the day, but sometimes they've taken all your money. Whereas you can actually be on the platform. I mean, that's actually why we introduced that free model. That, okay, don't worry, put your music on free. We'll monetize it. At the end of the day, we share the advertising revenue with you. And also, if you download, there's an offline play. There's ads that still pop up during offline. So we still share the money. So you're earning there are three means of income you're earning. Advertising streams, offline play. And you're now on premium. Yeah, you get, at the end of the day, when people download, we share that revenue as well. So, I mean, if you have been downloading music on Ninja Loaded and too exclusive, please stop. Stop. Please, we need our artists to make more money. I mean, all the other artists in other countries, I mean, they are living large. I mean, it's only few people that we have now that are doing well. But even they are not doing well. But because we are seeing them, they are doing a lot of things. They are supposed to be doing well more than that. I mean, if we, all of us, as we are here in this room now, we can blow one artist. All of us. I mean, before you know it, the artist become mega star. So, I mean, from now on, please, let's start. Let's stop online download, please. Come to Boomplay and stream. Let's imbibe that culture of streaming. Yeah, but if you're tired of advert, go to premium. You won't see any ad. I promise you. Ad blocker. And it's blocking my ad. If you tried it, I know what to do. You just expose some people that I know what to do. Don't worry. Hello, sir.
Sorry. So there's a popular notion that Boomplay don't pay all artists that upload on their page.
It's a lie.
So okay. So that means there some artists don't know how to actually earn from Boomplay.
Okay. So let me just quickly explain that. If you want to put your songs or your content on Boomplay, you have to come through an aggregator. No, I know I said at the beginning, we used to deal with artists directly, but it's too much. I mean, if you know how many artists we have in this country right now, there are loads of them. So is that you go through an aggregator, or you go through the major distro. That's only when you can get your music distributed. And if you have not gotten to a threshold of $100, you won't get paid. So if you have not paid yet, that means your money have not reached $100. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So everybody get paid. We are not other platform that say no, they don't. No, we paid everybody. Okay, we are done.